Welcome, ladies and gentlemen and pool fans, viewing from around the world to the 2024 International Open. We are here at our new home, we love it, in St. Augustine, Florida. Nearly 400 players competing in all sorts of events, but 128 of the best players in the world competing in our Pro 9-ball event. It's all sponsored by Diamond Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Tournament Balls, and St. Johns County. We are in our one-loss side, day 2, and only one of these players is going to move on. Let's meet him now. First up, he is a U.S. Open champion, World 9-ball champion, World 8-ball champion, World Games gold medalist, a Hall of Famer, and he is a legend. Sponsored by Arthur Q's, Fight Group, Dynamic Billiards, and Kaiser Tip. From Eschweiler, Germany, the Kaiser. Make some noise for Ralf Souquet. And his opponent is a Music City 9-ball champion, Midwest 9-ball champion, and a member of Team USA for 2023 Moscone Cup. Sponsored by Q-Tech, Premier Billiards, Hustlin', and Wolfston. From Roanoke, Virginia, the Wolf, Shane Wolford. Our referee is Ed Ladawi. We're lagging for the break and sending it to the Accu-Stats booth, Mark Wilson and Mike Sigel.
From the 9-ball championship here at the International Open with our continuing coverage of world-class pool. Mike Siegel's here with me. I'm Mark Wilson. And Mike, talk about this one.
Whoa, this should be a finals match. It's hard to believe they both lost their first match. That just gives you an idea how many players around the world there are. It's unbelievable that one of these two will actually be eliminated from the tournament. Ralph's game I know very well. I'll get into that later on. And Shane Wolford, how many times he played on the Moscone Cup?
One for sure.
One for sure. And this is an extremely I can't even believe both guys lost. So they must have played and I think Ralph should have been seeded. But anyway, we're going to see some serious pool today.
Very competitive leg that went to Wolford. He's a left-hander. That will be Mike's preferred player.
There you
go.
That's automatic. Okay. Lefties are better. We all know that. That's a. Yeah, I've heard of. I think he's from around my area, East Coast, Virginia, right?
Yeah.
I've heard of him. I mean, there's a lot of guys. I'm not out there as much. I hear about players, and this and that.
This kid's a talent. He's been. Well, he's got that super glassy, smooth stroke, and he's got that firepower, but he's got a little more than what most youthful players have. They just have firepower. Shane's got a little bit more of the tactical side of the game to go along with that firepower as he gets kissed into an ugly scratch here to begin with.
That's the kiss of death, especially playing a top player. Right away, giving the guy ball in hand with an open rack is, that's a bad sign.
Well, there's such a thing as a bad scratch on the break, and there's also not really a less bad scratch, and that one got kissed in. There's nothing you can do. But nevertheless, kind of open layout here to get started here for Souquet.
Ralph's been around for, I'll tell you that story as we get going here. He's a funny guy, too. Now, see, I have an inside joke with him. We call it the head rub. So he's, balding or bald, and so am I. So I used to say when I saw him, I go, I can give you some luck. And I used to rub his head, the top. But I didn't see him early enough. See, he already lost. I really thought this was a winner's side match. It's hard to believe. Yeah, the competition today, everybody runs out. There's, 128 guys? I still feel there's only a handful that can actually win the tournament, But you can lose to anybody. So, Ralph, he's old school. He's probably going to draw this back.
Ooh, he got a little straight on this one here. Yeah, I think he's okay, but he's going to have to pound this a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's going to draw it back from the end rail to his side rail where he is and out. Oh, he went this way.
It was
good shot.
Effortless.
Yeah. That was.
As the match moves along, if you're watching at home and want to improve your game, watch his transition from backswing to foreswing. It is as smooth as a child changing direction on a swing.
Right.
It just glides.
And he knows how to play. So that's the other thing. Like when I watch these guys run out, I can tell usually what he's going to do, And he understands the angles. Guys like this make it look easy. You watch some of the guys, they run out, but they struggle with a shot here and there that was, you didn't have to do that. But Ralf sees perfect angle on the 6, drifting towards the 7. So, he's going to come out now for probably follow it off the rail.
Yeah, you don't see him moving the cue ball a great deal after it impacts an object ball.
No.
And that's the essence of good pattern play, is when you have an economy of travel with the cue ball.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's up there in age. I mean, I'm 71. He's not that old, but he's
56.
56. He's up there,
Wolford is 25.
Yeah, it's hard to compete with playing 9-ball and 10-ball these games. You have to, a lot of times, make a very difficult shot on the 1 and possibly throw out the rack another ball, and the younger guys do that much better than the older guys. So he just, everything, he got a little, didn't quite draw it as much as he would like, but I feel comfortable. See, the difference is Ralf, he can be nervous but still run out. So that's the difference. A lot of guys get nervous and they can't run out. Nice shot.
He's a tough customer. You're getting someone very seasoned, knows all the shots, not going to falter if he struggles early, probably going to set the pace right after the start.
And it's his break. So, I mean, that's a big game right there.
He does not beat himself.
Right. No,
unforced errors is not what the calling card of Ralf Souquet will be.
Yeah, and he recovers, too. Like any top you can make the worst mistake in the world, miss the 9 straight in, and next game it didn't happen.
Right.
That's the ability that, top players have. I went to Europe. I played in the tournament. It was myself and Nick Varner, and I saw Ralf for the first time. We're going back, this is in the early 80s, okay? And we played the tournament. I happened to win it, luckily enough. And Nick was playing Ralf to see who plays me off the loser side. And I'm watching the match, and he wound up losing to Nick. But I said, you watch, this kid's going to be a great player. And he was very young then. He was just coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And his style has never changed. Sits in the chair, never makes an expression, does his work, knows how to play. He's a great straight pool player. See, so a lot of the Europeans, they're great straight pool players, and I think that's a big advantage playing 9-ball when you get these key situations. We saw it earlier today about bumping a ball or all these kind of things. It shows up. It shows up.
Wolford's looking at playing safe by going rail first here. It's a pretty heady shot. Going to try to.
Nice shot. Hit as good as you could hit it.
Oh, he knocked the ball in. Okay, well, it's not the worst in the world.
Yeah. Actually, he's got a shot. If he paces it in, he'll get a shot at the 2. I mean, he might as well shoot at this because it's probably tougher to play safe. He can coast it in. If he misses it, the 9 may block the pocket. I think he'll just kind of roll it in or play safe.
Beautiful
nice shot. God, what a great shot that was. Man alive.
All right. We got a pool match going on here, boys.
He hit that with authority. I thought he was just going to roll it, but he had no intention of missing that ball.
No, he's a good shot maker.
Yeah. Well, here, I mean, he's got a window, like play the 2, follow it. That's what he's looking at, between the 5 and 6, or settle for a longer shot on the 3. See? Okay.
Beautiful.
He's perfect.
Beautiful.
He's perfect. He had a little angle, just enough. This is, well, he's got to play the 6-ball actually comes into play a little. If he draws it, he may try and follow this. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, he fouled it. Yeah. It was a good shot.
Giddy on up
Perfect.
here.
Look at this. I mean, how did he hit it?
All right.
Couldn't hit it any better.
Sigel-esque.
Yeah.
That's what we'll use this week when I see a good one?
There you go. You can use that. I'll allow you to do that. Well, again, both these guys know what they're doing. So, I mean, they don't hit every shot perfect, but I can see the way they're looking at the shots and the arrangements, the angles, that they understand. That's why they are better players, because they consistently run out usually a much better way than a weaker player. And they know how to win. So, I mean, that's another thing. Now, see, he just floated. He could have played the 6 a million different ways. He made it easy, made it, just slid over. Now, the only thing he's got to worry about is not getting dead straight on the 8-ball. follow this up, play the 8, I think, in the same pocket. Perfect. Actually, or get stuck on a rail.
Gideon up there.
He's got a little more than he would like. See, he's giving it the head shake. I mean, it's doable, but where the 9 is now, it makes it a much more difficult shot. I think he'll just play the 8. I think if he has the angle, I think he does, go all the way down to the end rail and come back up.
He hates to dig down on it that much.
Yeah, well, there's not much he can do. He
might go at the 9.
Nah, I don't know. I don't like that.
Well, nobody does. Yeah, nobody does.
I think he can draw this and miss the 9. See, he's looking. Yeah, see, I
hate to have to attack the 9 because you can scratch and you can also knock the 9 out of play.
Yeah, anything can happen.
But the draw is not easy either. Well, maybe it is. He's down there, so maybe he can draw out of it. No.
I didn't like that.
Well, this is the issue with that.
I mean, okay, whatever. I don't know. I think I would have tried to kill the ball more, come down, and then come back up. I think he could have done that. But
yes, he could have, with more risk of missing the ball.
Right.
And so he just felt like maybe he'd come out of this. He'll just be a shot maker here now.
Boom. He hit it
but
just
smooth,
as it laid.
Smooth.
Yeah, smooth, but it didn't go in.
Well, you can see he didn't lose his head. He was trying to put the cue ball on the end rail, which is maybe too much for that shot. I think he should have just gone all out to make the ball.
Yeah, I would have just. The thing is, when you get shots like that, I tell people all the time, you got to shoot that shot the way you're comfortable. Me, I hit it hard. Allison Fisher rolls it in. So however you feel at that moment, that's the best way to play it. It gives yourself the best chance of making it. So for Ralph, this is a free shot. I mean, if he could win the game, he shouldn't have won it anyway. He overcut it. See, that's the 57 in the overcut. Well, no, I'm saying that the older players, shots like that, or you just don't see them like you did when you were in your 20s, you know?
Yeah.
This is a pretty tough shot. I feel he'll make this, though.
Good view of his tip. You can see
there
his tip went right straight through. I don't know if we can get another look at that one, but that was a real nice pressure shot there. 1-1 is our score.
See, I mean, for him, so, to me, Ralph was the underdog making his long 9, but when the other guy I think he had a tougher shot near the rail, but I felt comfortable that he would make it, and that's the age difference of 40 years. That's all. See, if they play like different, 9-ball and 10-ball, the rotation games, I tell amateurs all the time, it's the most difficult games to play because you have to play the 1, you have to play the 2. When you play games like 8-ball, you have your choice of shots. You play straight pool, you have your choice, 1 pocket, you're choosing. 9 and 10-ball are the only games that tells you what to do.
Yeah.
Then it's execution. So a younger player has an advantage. He's playing for the 1 on the side, and the 2 went flying.
And did he get a shot? I think he got a shot.
He made one, right?
Yeah.
He's
got a pretty nice shot here.
Yeah.
No, is the 6 in the way? It's hard to tell.
No, he can play the 1.
Okay.
He'll probably just cut the 1, no English, either hit the 6 or go by it.
Yeah,
I would hit this with a hair inside, just a
That's
fraction.
the only way you could hit the 6. If he just goes natural, I don't think he hits the 6.
Yes, he's hitting it with a hair inside. He hit it right. Yeah. It's about it. That's. I mean, I would have done the same thing. I mean, that's pretty unbelievable that he hit it like that. He hit it with a tinge of inside English. But that's.
Oh, he's got the jump cue.
Yeah, he's got the. This is like automatic. He's probably thinking, how am I going to get on the 3?
Yeah, well, maybe it's a little easier for a left-hander. If you were right-handed, this would be super awkward jump.
Nice shot.
Golly, what a shot.
Look at this. Oh, my good. He got perfect on the 3-7 if he elects to shoot it. I think this is doable. Boy, that jump cue. See, I don't even use a jump cue. I should start. I don't play that much, but I think I'm going to get somebody's jump cue just to see what it's like. He's got the extension out. Nice shot. Perfect. So he deserves what he got.
100%.
You know what I mean? Of course,
yeah, he's earned this.
So here, I guess he can draw it out, or he can actually, I think hitting it, he could follow it high with inside, but I think he's going to draw it out. Go across table. Perfect. when you're doing that, all you want to do is not go in the side. So that's why players go much longer down the table. You just don't want to flirt with the side pocket. But he actually overhit it a little, by 2 feet actually. Nice shot. See how he stunned the ball? Perfect angle on the 6 to go down for the 8. I used to play. I like when guys point where they want to try and land. You know? That means they're concentrating. Yeah, I mean, he just can't overhit it because the 9 is there. He's good. He could have got straight on the 6, believe it or not, just kind of stayed right there, cut the 8 in, But
when you stun it, sometimes it goes an inch or two too far, right. So he had to play it this way. But
he's going to play the 9 in the same pocket or just bunt it. Boy, he underhit that too.
No, he hit the pocket heavy.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the right speed. It just hit the pocket. I noticed it on the way in.
Right.
All good.
I see a lot of guys, though, coming up short because the tables are so fast. A lot of times it makes you underhit the ball. So he got a 1-1. He made a great run out.
That was our first break and run out of the match. And this kid's got a lot of heart, I promise you that. Hey, we're going to get a Premier Billiards instant replay now on that jump shot. Check this out.
It's unbelievable. Look how good he hit that. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen people jump the ball an inch away from the ball and jump it. It looks impossible. And yet there are people that can do that.
Back in our day, Sammy Jones.
Yeah, Sammy Jones. Quarter of an inch away. And now he played okay. Okay, he's not like a world champion player. I mean, he could beat anybody. But I said, when he did that shot, he brought me over one day. I said, and that's with a shaft. They didn't have a jump cues then, the handle and all. It's actually, for people that are listening, the weight of the cue makes it easy to jump when it weighs less. That's why they put an attachment onto the shaft to take the weight out. That's the only reason they do that.
2-1, Wolford in front. Souquet breaking.
He's trying to make the 1 in the left side. That's why he's breaking on this side. Made it. No, he didn't. I told him, I said, Ralph, the table's breaking real easy. He's probably saying, the hell is that Sigel? No, I haven't made a ball yet. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, he can get there for the 2. He's got to miss the 6, cut the 1, miss the 6.
You got to miss the side pocket opening, too.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to go. I don't think he's going that way. He's going like this, yeah. Perfect. He hit it as good. He got as much out of that as he could.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now he's looking pretty good. I mean, the 4 and 5 are a little not funny, but he can make this and just almost stop or draw back a fraction. Perfect. He's a little straighter.
This is tough for a lefty.
Yeah, I thought he would pull that back a hair. He's pretty straight on this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, actually, if it was that, he could have followed it a little. Because, this is now pretty tough to get on the 4, and you got to get perfect on the 4 to get to the 5. Let's see what he does here. He's going to draw it on the one side of the 8.
Nice speed.
Oh, look at that. That's unbelievable. Look how easy that shot was. And, well, again, that's, you're taking your life in your hands. Inch or 2 more, he's gone.
Yeah.
So now, look at this shot. I think he's going to draw this around the table. Watch this. In between the 7-6. He didn't hit it good. He's all right, kind of, but he didn't hit it the way he wanted to. Yeah, he didn't hit, but if he makes the 5, pretty tough shot. He can go up kind of not behind the 7, but one rail, a little bit of right. He wants to get as close to the end rail without snookering himself by the 7. Yeah, he didn't do it.
Good job, though.
Yeah, well, no,
he hit the heart of the pocket.
Yeah, he's okay. I'm on the monitor. It looks like way more angle than he has, but he's got some angle here. I mean, this is, he's got to bunt it. He probably, see, there you go. I mean, that shot was it looks like he had a lot of angle there.
You have an inclination to want to hit it a little heavy to
Yeah.
take the pace out of the cue ball, but then the ball can come away from the rail when you hit it heavy, and this is.
Well,
this
he
is the
didn't
result.
spin the cue ball. Again, I've said this before. A lot of the younger players, if he'd have put a little English on the 5, the cue ball would have been much more up, and he would have had a much easier shot. So I'm noticing that more and more. I mean, they have the measle ball. The ball that's got the little dots on it. They did that to show the spin that the players put on the ball. But lately, nobody does that. You're right. So, and that affects a lot of guys when you play position. You have to be able to manipulate or change the angle with the English because you don't land perfect every time. Ralph likes it. I mean, that's like a gift giving a guy like this a game like that. Yeah, and he was ahead 2-1. That would have been 3-1. Now 2-2. Big game there. Nice shot. Well, he's kind of like 50-yard line. Not close enough for the side. Not good for the corner. He'll play this in the side, I'm pretty sure. But he would like to be straighter, believe me. I'm sure he'll make this. Nice tap. Thank you very much.
2 games apiece.
Now, I gave him a head rub before the match, so I don't know if that's going to take effect.
Yes.
It usually takes an hour. I suggest 1 or 2 hours before your match to get the full Sigel rub. I email him when I see him like on Facebook. I'll email him and say, how did you win that tournament without a head rub? Or I give him a head rub during the tournament. I go, here's a rub for good luck. Ralph's funny. I have a story. I don't know if I should. I won't tell that story.
Now every listener is wondering what.
It's a good. Okay, well, let's say in pool you find guys that are. How do I put this? Frugal with their money.
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't know this, but at the top of the list is Ralph. See, he got kicked in the corner. Well,
another ugly kiss there. That's misfortune as opposed to a bad. If it goes straight in the side,
yeah,
or something,
right. No, that's just hard luck. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not hard luck because they are moving the cue ball side to side instead of hitting him on the head, backing up near the center of the table. That doesn't happen. So, I mean, I don't think it's unlucky when you're riding the cue ball that it gets kissed in. That's not
right.
You got to take that with a grain of salt. Right.
I'm just saying, as opposed to just going like one rail straight in the side.
Right. But it's like a crapshoot on the break.
Yeah.
Even if they make the 1, now they're looking where the 2 is, which we've talked about that. But of course, nobody's made the 1 on the side. I think one time maybe.
Who else would be some of your most frugal players?
You got Nick is up there. You got Jimmy Rempe comes to mind, So
they like to try to find the steak horse for dinner.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when they had the BCA trade show, right? So around in Vegas, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, everybody's in the bar hanging around. They're all forming their groups to go out to dinners. Jimmy was so good, he'd overhear this group. They're going for Chinese. Nah, he goes, I feel like steak tonight. He goes to another group. He hears, we're going to steakhouse. So he hangs around. Like, the owner's going to take like 20 people out. And then Jimmy, the guy sees Rempe. Look, that's a little hard luck. He sees Rempe and he goes, hey, you want to join us for dinner? Yeah, okay. I think I can do it. That's how good he was.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have an incredibly hard luck deal. Well, he's right-handed, so he can handle it. Okay, I thought he was.
Not easy, though.
Yeah, it's not easy by no means. But he can definitely reach it. Nice shot. Try that shot with a bridge. It would be impossible, I think. Now he's, okay, I can see the angle perfect from here. He has to get to the left side of the table, okay? He's got a little angle on the 6. He can force it to the side pocket on the left side of the screen. I don't know which angle we're looking at here.
This is going to be a pretty artistic shot either way because he's going to have to completely create that. Is he drawing? Maybe he can draw it over by the side pocket.
He miscued.
Well, he was drawing.
You know what? Because he got over the ball, he couldn't get the right angle on the 6. He was just wrong. You couldn't draw it back, and it was hard to force it over to play the 7 in the upper right. So that's just one of them things. He got over the ball, probably got a little careless with the speed. That's brutal. Yeah, you never know in pool, boy, I'll tell you. Now he's looking, I think he's got to roll into the 8, I believe. Yeah. All right, he's okay. I see the shot. He's got a little angle. He can slide over, play a 9 in the same pocket. This guy plays a lot over his thumb. Nice stroke there. Oh, he makes a bridge. That's brutal there,
Yeah. Shane has the right temperament for a pool player, though. He doesn't get too high-strung. He's not an emotional guy.
Yeah.
And there's going to be adversity befalls everybody. And a lot of times young guys want to demonstrate to everybody how good they are by expressing when they get misfortune. Shane stays pretty cool, and he's a good shot maker, pretty tough-minded kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got a long career ahead of him, and I really admired him because, rookies notoriously do poorly in the Moscone Cup.
Yeah.
And his first year, he might have been America's best player on the Moscone Cup that year.
Yeah, I never played in the Moscone Cup. It came around right when I retired, and Nick Varner tried to get me to play in it. That's when I was doing my cue business. I said, Nick, I'm making too much money to do that. Well, I had to do a lot of practice.
Right.
Yeah, this is in the early. This was like 90. The United States won it like 7, 8, 9 times in a row. Europe didn't have a chance in the early 90s. But you got to practice. I want to make sure I'm playing good, which means I have to get away from my business for a month minimum. And I didn't do it. He called me for like 2 or 3. I would have been a great Moscone Cup guys. Pumping everybody up. I like the arena, the one, that's right up my alley.
Right.
But never played on it.
You would have been. You're a high energy guy that stays positive and is compassionate. So, then you probably would have shined in that type of format too.
That format I love. You know what I mean? So I used to talk to people in the crowd. That's how I get rid of my energy. Lee Trevino did the same thing in golf. So when I'm playing, I have all that anxiety or whatever it is in me, and I talk to people in the crowd while they're racking or whatever to release it. But I feel very comfortable in being in a setting like this, 500,000 people or whatever around the table. The lights are going. I just eat that up. But they didn't need me. They won. They dominated for years. But then it turned around. Now Europe dominates. Well, let's see what he does. Look at that. See how he slid the cue ball? That's a great shot,
Yeah. You got to load that up with backspin so just the right amount comes off at the point of impact.
Yeah.
And he floated it over here nice for the 2.
He's got a pretty he can hit this firm, not kill it and go across the table. He wants to go in between the 3 and 8, but if he gets over there enough, I think it'll be good.
He could play position for the bank here and use the 6 ball to his advantage because this combination plays tough from here.
Yeah,
but he would have had to back up the cue ball a little bit to get the bank where the cue ball is relatively safe if you miss it.
Yeah, no, he didn't get far enough.
He was flat on the other one. I thought maybe he should have chose the bank just because of the proximity of the 6 ball.
I think he's going to shoot the 3-8. Yeah, it was hard to miss, believe it or not.
Well,
there you go.
Very good. We cannot criticize that one.
So he's in good shape. He's just got to go across table again. I always say center of the table. So now he followed it. You could have hit it low and come across. There's a lot of different ways to do it.
Well, he had to go opposite-handed, though, and he probably felt comfortable.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to get into a big draw stroke with his opposite hand, perhaps.
But, for people watching that, in other words, there's no exact, basically he's what I call in the center of the table. He could have hit it low or follow.
Right.
So, a lot of people have a lot of options. You want to pick the one that suits you, that you feel comfortable with. If you can get in the center of the table on all those little shots that are out there, they're not playing for specific things a lot of times. They're just playing, get out in the center of the table and let me see what I got here. Now this is more specific. Naturally, you want to, he's probably going to follow down, either stick on the rail or come out. But he just drew that. I thought he would follow that to the rail and out. I guess not. I mean, he's got to hit this good.
Well, yeah, I think he's going to have to go high inside English, isn't he?
No, I think the 9, I don't think he can do it. He's got to hit it low above the side. He's going to hit low with a little left, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, nice shot. He got more out of that than I thought he could get.
No, I'm looking right at it. See?
I see. Beautiful.
Yeah, so that shot, he had to make sure he hits the ball correctly. The 6, in other words, too thin, cue ball flies, too full, it doesn't go anywhere. So he hit it perfect. 7, come off the rail. Yeah, he did everything correct there. I don't see anything. Has he won events, Shane?
Oh, well.
I mean, I've heard his name. But I don't. Does he compete a lot?
Yeah. Let's see. Derek said it right at the beginning of the broadcast here. Let's catch another Premier Billiards replay of the break here.
Let's see what happens and watch the cue ball. Oh, nothing went. Oh, I see. This is that break, right? Wait, that was a heck of a run out. Tough shot on the 1, tough shot on the 2, tough shot on the 3-8. And he had to execute the 6 perfectly. If he hits too much ball, the cue ball goes nowhere. And if he hits too little ball and still makes it, the cue ball gets away from him. So, those are the things that when you're not playing good, you're not catching the ball the way you think you're supposed to. It's not like guys are playing bad. They just miss everything they shoot at. They don't hit the balls the way they think, and then with the speed, they get out of line.
All right.
And that's what it is usually. That's for me anyway when I'm not playing a lot. Let's see. He's going for the 1 to our right. No one has made the 1. He didn't hit anything there. And we were watching the last 5 matches. They were reining him in, right? I don't think they're hitting him hard enough. Well, Ralph's got it's 4-2. Boy, that was a big game when he was over to 9. So I think he can play the 1, cue ball behind the 6. He can hit the 1 down, the cue ball behind the 4. I'm not sure. He's going to play some kind of safe. He might just bunt the 1 and stick on the 4. Yeah, that's what he did. Nothing wrong with that.
Ralph.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
The bunt. We call that the bunt cake now. That's what I'm going to start calling that. Yeah, and actually the side is a little bit in the way for the kick. It doesn't lay.
Yeah.
So, he's got to put a lot of bad things can happen on this. He could scratch.
Hard to get separation here.
Well, if he hits the 1 to the left, the cue ball goes down towards the 5. He might get away with it. See, there you go. See, I saw that was difficult. He hit the 1 on the wrong side. If he'd hit it on the other side, he might have got away with it. Well, here's Ralph. The only thing I see here, the 3 ball, is in a pretty tricky spot. He can play the 1, 2 in the side if he gets good on it. So he eventually wants to get between the 3 and 5. And if he gets there, I think his run out looks pretty good. So is he going to draw this out?
I think he's following here.
No, I see. Yeah, he's going to draw. He's going to miss the 8. Oh, he's going to miss the 8. Okay. Ralph, you're going to miss the 8.
Yeah, he didn't quite miss the 8
Yeah,
there.
no, he didn't.
The 8 was going to be a problem if he got that angle out there. I know he won. If he goes that way, he's got a big margin of error. But the way he went at it with that draw, you have to go through the narrow positions.
He let up on it. See, that's all it was. He let up, and therefore he hit the 8. He wasn't even trying to come near that. Well, but actually, he's got a shot here if he draws it. Something may happen.
Right, he just miscued on a draw. That might be in the back of his mind.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he rubbed it open.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. So that was one of them shots. You see what happens. I mean, he's either going to play a safe or play it. That was, he made it a good shot on the 2.
Excellent.
No, he can. You're right. It goes by. He can draw this back. I think he's pretty straight. I think he can draw it back and play the 4 in the upper right, or make the cue ball come out and play the 4 in the other pocket. I'm not sure what he's doing. Okay, he's playing the 4 in the other pocket, right? He settled for a little tricky angle, but that was the best he could do. So he's all right. He makes this. The 5's near the hole. 6, 7 are close. I think he'll slide, draw it over, and just get kind of in the middle of the table. You don't want to get straight on the 5. Missed it. Oh, he missed it a mile. Ralph. Ralphie. He only stroked 1 or 2 strokes on that and shot it,
Yeah. I don't know what happened to that head rub thing.
No, the head rub it didn't kick in yet. So.
Oh, it didn't kick in.
Well, he's getting. Ralph travels a lot. He plays pool. It's not easy playing pool. He hasn't really won much in the States for a while. And that's a lot of pressure. The hunger starts going away.
I don't think for Ralph, because he wouldn't bother traveling. He's not a guy that's going to go through the motions, but.
Well, not like that, but I mean, when you're younger, you got the desire. It starts getting a little routine. You show up in an event, you're playing. When's the draw?
Yeah.
No, he's a very fierce competitor. Trust me on that one. Now he didn't get out on the 6 good enough. So he can hit this little bit of right English and then play the 7 in the same pocket. He kicked it's a straight pull. There he go. He could have just hit that with a little spin, came off, and then played the 7 with a little angle in the same pocket. But he tried to drift into the 7 and wound up with this. So what's he going to do here? Safe, put the cue ball behind the 8-9. Yep, that's a good shot. Nothing wrong with that. Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Nice shot. Wow.
That's good. Yeah, let's see. Even with the jump cue, what are you going to do with this?
Right. And then you're out in space, so you really you're just restricted to just hit the ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he's going to jump at it. He's going to try to cut it in with a jump. He looked at it.
Yeah, he might scratch. I think I would kick it this hard, 2 rails.
I like that.
Yeah.
He's going to bank it then. Yeah.
Wow, look at this. That's actually not bad unless the 7.
Oh.
He got away with it?
No, I don't think so.
He actually was trying to play it safe. I mean, he hit it a little harder. I think I would have kicked it that hard. Try and get lucky. 2 rails,
Yeah.
Maybe the side, maybe who knows. Because sometimes you got to do stuff to, change the way the game's going.
Nice shot. Stayed down well.
He didn't quite get up enough. I mean, boy, I'll tell you what. Again, he didn't spin the cue ball. If he had hit it, popped it with a little spin, would have been much easier shot, I believe.
Well, it would have been, but he had to take more risk to spin it and be accurate. I think he feels like he's just going to cut this in. I don't think it's any problem for him.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't.
You're not going to win these matches here if you're afraid of that shot.
Right.
There's plenty of tough ones coming, but that one you can't just be. You always don't get to have it perfect.
Right.
It's a huge game here, too.
Big game, 5-3 or 3-2.
Yeah,
I mean,
5-2 or 4-3.
Yeah, a huge game. But Ralph, he's made already a couple mistakes that's uncharacteristic. So
depending on your Fargo rate,
Here we get a
under 675,
replay on the Premier Billiards. The replay here, the jump shot.
that actually wasn't bad. If he'd have hit it a little thinner.
Throughout the event, but just go over there and get all the details.
Now what's this now? The opponent, what's that? Sharking the guy? What's he doing there? Oh, he's rubbing himself. Okay. I played Mike LeBron in the final match in Reno. So I had him race to 11. It was like 10, 2 or 3. I'm getting ready to shoot the last 9. He throws, I see out of the corner of my eye something coming. He throws like a beach towel on there. He was funny. Boy, he played that Mike LeBron in his 50s, won the U.S. Open. He beat
56.
He beat Earl, Nick Varner, Buddy Hall, and me 4 in a row on the winner's side. Did he deserve it? Yeah, I guess so. Boy, he was impressive. He hasn't. Ralph's probably going, what's this Sigel talking about?
He made a ball that time.
Yeah, and he's over a ball. He's got a good layout with the 1 and 3, but over the ball makes it a little trickier, you know. So you can only foul the ball. The 8 may get him. He's got a little angle, and he can't really do much with the cue ball. So it's either roll it in and stay near the end rail or hit the end rail and come back out. I don't know if he can do that. It's tricky. See what he does here. Nice shot. Go, go, go. Oh, my God. Oh, boy, that's unless. See, if he could have bridged it, that would have never happened. He would have put a little English on it, but he couldn't do it over the ball. That's just hard luck. I mean, you know, what are you going to do there?
This one's got to get up right away. He's only about 8 inches away. Full ball jump.
Well, he left it good. Okay. He got a little lucky there. That's good. I mean, he's been unlucky.
A quality effort is rewarded here.
Look at that behind the 8. I mean, well, sometimes that happens. But now he's got the jump cue. Now what's he doing? Is he trying to, we'll see what happens. Is he trying to make this? Bear, look at this. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. That's when you want to. That's why Ralph's bald like me, because you want to rip your hair out. And we've done it so long, there's none left. I mean, can he make the 3 from here? It looks like. I don't know. Maybe the 8 is out of the way enough.
I think he can make it.
Okay. I thought he was dead snookered.
Get a massive stroke on here.
Well, he can either hit it. He's got to hit it with left to miss the side pocket on the left side, or hit it high with a little bit of right and come down the center of the table. He hit it high with the right. Look at this. Oh, he got
gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
That was not an easy shot.
No, not at all. Both shots were difficult.
Now he's got this big power draw, and because he miscued earlier, that's going to be in the back of his mind on every single draw the rest of the way.
If he comes to the side rail and out, he doesn't have to get close to the ball. He's got a good angle to play the 5 and go 2 rails between the 7, 8 for the 6. So he looks good here.
He's perfect. Get to the middle of the table.
Yeah, he's perfect. He'll hit this, I'm pretty sure, low with right and slide the cue ball. He'll go right and now let's see the angle. I don't know if he's got a little
treacherous here.
Yeah, on TV the angle doesn't look as severe.
You may have to go short side or go right at the 6 ball coming off this long rail past the side pocket as opposed to try to. No, he's going low.
Yeah,
so.
I think he's going low right. I think that's the shot. Yeah, that's the shot for sure. Yeah, he could do that. That's again old school. You know, now he's perfect on the 6.
Yeah, I don't recall old school, so keep me apprised.
Okay, the old school. That's using the 2, 3 rails, that kind of deal.
I see.
So here he just slides up. I mean, he doesn't want to get dead straight on the 7, but if he gets close enough to it, it's not going to matter. Boy, Ralph, I thought he'd fly. Well, I guess he's okay, but I thought he would draw it a little and kind of go up, right?
Right. Yeah.
Boy, these guys.
He just wanted the angle.
Yeah. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. Nice shot.
Derek had to read off a notebook page of championships he had, so yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing.
Well, the thing is that this match, I don't care what the score is not over by no means. So Ralph could be down by 6-7 games, and he has come back to win matches. It's not going to affect his ability if he's behind in the score. He's perfect there. Very good. That was a nice run out. That's a break and run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, high quality. Was it?
Yeah, break and run.
Okay.
Yeah, he made the 2 somewhere, and he had the 1, right? Is that over the 9? Yes. Yeah, he played the 1. He got stuck behind the 8, jumped for the 3. Pretty sure. Now it's 5-3. So this is a big game.
We were in Sweden, and he played Tom Storm in the finals of the World Championship and beat him 11-0. I mean, so you know he can play, and Tom Storm was playing fantastic.
Ralph has won tons of tournaments. I mean, he's won straight pool 8, but that's like me. He knows how to play. I mean, all the guys from Europe, most of them, some of them now are snooker-ish type players, like Gorse, guys like that. But the other guys like Storm and Ralph and Longert, and you got Ortman, all those guys are 200-300 ball run straight pool guys.
Yeah.
So the 9 ball, that's not a big issue for them.
Thomas Enger ran 490.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's hard to believe. He played left-handed.
He did.
Well, no, there's a look at this. He made 3-2 balls. There's Longart, and then there's the other kid that played left-handed, like Longart.
Well, there's Engert.
Engert, it's Engert and Longart, right. Yeah, I went there in the beginning, in the early 80s. I was going to Europe a lot. I was like the champion, whatever, from the United States. And it was fun. I never went anywhere, overseas. It was exciting, So what do we do here now? This, I don't know.
I don't want to give it back. Or, I mean,
Really?
I don't want to shoot. I want to give it back, is what I'm saying.
He can't get behind the 7. And hitting the 1 on the right side, he's going to try and bank this? No. Is he? I don't like this. I guess the bank lays good. Or he's playing safe. He's playing safe. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I would have passed on that shot. That was very difficult to do what he did.
I would give it back. It was, if he executes, he executes. But I don't want to go down leaving the thin edge of the 1 here.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing you could do there is lose. He left it. Look at this. Hit it. The spin again. Well, that's a big break for Ralph,
Mm-hmm.
And this is not easy to play safe on. Ball's froze to the rail.
You got to move both balls to do it, so that means how thick or thin you hit it has a great deal to do with the direction and speed. Nice, nice.
That was a good shot.
Knowing the 7 ball there to double him up,
Right.
force. Yeah, that's a good decision. That way, if you don't get him buried behind the 9, you're still okay.
Right.
He's got the. Anytime you play safe and get yourself back to the table even one more time, that's a good save.
Well, again, this goes to the experience. So, when you have a lot of experience, you can win a lot of these games. And a lot of games are like this. They'll get maneuvering for the first shot or something of this nature. So the experience comes in. Wow. He hit that weak. Look at that. It's hard to believe.
Well, you got to hit it so thin.
I know. I mean,
you know what? It'd be hard to do that.
That's what I meant. I mean, he hit it. Yeah. He hit it like so thin it didn't go anywhere.
If I said move that 2 ball down there like this and put a sheet of notebook paper out there, you almost couldn't do it all day. You always go past it.
Yeah, that's why those rolling bunting type shots, stuff like this happens. So I think he's gonna draw this 2 rails, I believe, right? Miss the 5. Yep.
Oh, you're right.
And miss the 5.
Just like you said, he's gonna miss the 5.
He didn't change the thing. He didn't change it. He could have cut that in and gone all the way around the table, I think. Maybe. Well, I'm just saying.
You don't get to change your call after you.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, when you shoot a shot like that, you have to make sure you don't go behind the 5 ball. I mean, come on, let's be realistic here. You either hit more or less of something.
The half mass say rail first.
Look at this, he
What
made it.
A shot.
What a shot. That
What a
rail
shot.
first.
Now, still tough sledding here, but he can defend himself now. That was a good shot. If he chooses to go, there's no problem with it. If he chooses to play safe, no problem with it. But he at least gets the luxury of a decision after making that great shot.
Yeah, this is a little tricky. I don't know what he's doing. Let's see what happens. He might be shooting at it.
I don't blame him a bit.
It might. Isn't it like a scratch?
Oh, smart.
No, he played safe.
Smart.
Good
Tuck
shot.
in there.
Oh.
It was hard. It was delicate.
Yeah.
7 ball.
He tried to get behind the 7, and then the 5 hits the point.
This is going to be a challenge for Ralph, too.
Yeah. Oh, I see. He's got way more angle than it looks like. Well, he's at the table. I mean,
yeah.
When you're playing good, you think, well, I should have lost this game anyway. And now I got. That's the way I looked at it.
Free chance.
Yeah. Yeah, like the other game. It's like a free shot to win. Oh, he's going to play this in the corner? Tough.
Watch how smooth his transition is. This is the one that makes you jittery. And
Yeah,
Ralph
right.
he just stays composed throughout. He might miss, but it's going to be a smooth transition from backswing to foreswing.
Nice shot.
World class. World class.
He hit it so good, he underhit it. No, really. I mean, look.
Oh, yeah. No,
God.
fantastic shot.
I think he can follow this without hitting the 9.
Mm-hmm.
You just go around the 9, kind of centerish of table. You don't want to get dead straight on the 7. The only way he cannot run out is if he gets straight on the 7 and something happens. Miscue or draw it. He's drawing the ball. He's drawing the ball. Okay, so he probably would hit the 9.
So he must have been close enough
Right.
that he was comfortable with the draw, because you would have thought topspin around it.
And he really didn't get out as far as he would like. I mean, now he's got to hit it with way more speed.
Mm-hmm.
If he was out a little bit more to our right, he could have finessed it in. But now he's got it. But I'm pretty sure he'll do this. Just hit it firm. Nice shot.
Wow.
No, he's good. Yeah, he's
The
good.
Siegel head rub is starting to take
There,
effect.
I told you, it takes like an hour and a half.
I see.
Well, this is a big game. 5-4 compared to 6-3.
Oh, yeah.
Massive game. I used to keep an eye on the score because some games are big, Nice. Like if you're playing the score, say you're playing in the beginning, it's 3-1. If the guy wins the game, it's 3-2, it's even. And if I win the game, it's 4-1, huge lead.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
it's like 9-8. If the guy wins the game, it's 9-9. But if you win, it's 10-8. He's got to beat you 3 in a row. I mean, there's key games. I used to watch that. And I put the pressure on myself knowing that this is a big game,
There's a look at the rack track. Souquet, won the first, lost a couple, retaliated with 1, then lost 3 in a row. Now he's got 2 back on his side.
No, that's because you see the way the momentum shifted, and it's not over. Whose break is it?
This could be a great match. It's already shaping up to be.
Whose break is it?
Well, now, never ask what I don't know.
Both. Oh,
it just
I'm
makes
sorry.
me look bad.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see. Let me think a minute. Shane won the break.
Oh, it's
he's
Ralph's
gonna,
break.
So it must be odd score then. Odd number on the score.
You know what? If I was Ralph, I'd hit him on the nose. I told him the guys were hitting him solid and making balls. No one's tried that. They ain't made the one on the side that he's still doing it. Why can't he hit him once on the head, see what happens? He's doing the one, try and go on the right side. Missed it again. Boy, the table has changed, right?
Well, it's getting broke in. Yeah,
Well,
sure.
They were making the corner balls. They were making 2 and 3. Well, this is not. You see where the 1, 2, and 3 are? They're out in space, nice, but the 4 is kind of locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And the 1, he doesn't really have a great shot at the 1. Even if he plays it in that corner, I would duck on this, I think. He's going to fire it in. Yeah,
Great shot.
Yeah, but
Great shot.
Duh.
Good.
Yeah,
He got free.
Yeah. Chancy. A little.
Well,
you know what I mean?
you got to hit the ball off of pure. I mean,
Right.
Sometimes you get backed in the corner where the defense is hard. You just end up shooting.
Right. No, I get you, but. Look at he misses that. That's hard to believe.
Well, it's so easy to have a hint of a letdown. Plus, I mean, these shots are hard. 4 1/4 inch pockets. But you hate it after you hit the first one. So
I know.
Here, let it slip away. Now, Ralph's got a big, tough shot here. This is.
I mean, I don't even think. I think he's just gonna. He's probably gonna bank it across, go behind the 6.
I think he's
or
cutting
cut the
it.
2 and then go down table.
Oh.
That shot.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yes.
I like that shot. That laid good. You know. Now again, this comes into he chose to shoot at the 1. You know, wild cue ball. He happened to get away with it. Okay, great, but then he missed the 2. Now Ralph plays a safe that he could have hit the 2 and made the cue ball go down table, or do this one. See? So, I mean, you know, you can see how guys are thinking. There's different, and the better players usually pick the right percentage shot. Well, here we go. You got the jump cue, and like no problem. Thank you very much. Yeah, the jump. Forgot
Real
about
smooth.
that.
Real smooth.
I hate the jump cue.
These good left-handed players, Mike. I mean, you just can't say enough about them.
Yeah, right. But he's still got, I mean, even if he makes the 3 now, he could bank the 4 if he happens to get perfect. But this is a tough shot. Straight in.
Yeah, and then especially if you're fearful about getting position.
Yeah, look what I'm just, come on.
Oh, how'd he do?
He got away with it.
Okay, kind of.
He got away with it. No, he got away to make the 3. This is, can he make the 3?
I don't think so.
Can he hit the 3 and put him behind the 4?
He's putting the extension on like he's got something.
Well, he might be able to spin with English and clip the 4 on the way out and possibly get a shot if he can make it.
Yeah, he's not tall enough.
Yeah, it's very close. He needs the triple extension.
Triple
he really, I mean,
that would be funny.
I mean, the 3, if you hit it, it doesn't go around the 7 for like a safety.
Right.
So he might make this and come out and bank the 4 cross side. Like if he doesn't even hit the 4, just shoot and kind of, you know, come over here.
I think he might be looking at floating the 3 ball. If we can get the overhead real quick, yeah, just down here, just hit the 3 and just bank it down to the end rail.
I think he's playing. Yeah,
he can chip it out. Yeah. What a shot. What a shot.
Great shot. Great shot.
Well, he could reach it after all.
He hit it as good as you could hit it. Hit the 3 a little full.
Yeah.
Spun with English. Clipped the 4.
Ralph's such a heady player. He's looking at that. You know, what he wants to do is play the 4 and have the cue ball just rub the 8 just a little bit, but he knows it's too dicey to try that.
I think he's going to
get that 8 loose.
He's got to come back. Ralph.
Oh, good.
What are you doing? Yeah, but now what with the 6? This is a tough. He's like straight in. I'm pretty sure.
This will be a big, long, fluid stroke, and he's going to hit it with a lot of power, and the cue ball is going to barely go.
Let's see what happens here. Nice shot.
Power draw.
Perfect.
With inside.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure the miscue is in the back of his.
Oh, yeah. When you have to use side spin, too, of course.
Angle. A lot of people say, well, that shot's straight in. It's easy, but it's not good when the 6 is up table, you know. But he's making a great run out here. He can get an angle on the 7. Ralph. He's still going to come 3 rails with this, I'm pretty sure. You know, hit it low, a little bit of right. You think?
Yeah, I know he's on angle. You're worried like he needs to get 3 feet closer.
Oh, no. He's got a good angle. I mean, I just thought he could get closer to it. But, no, he's good. He just got to hit this firm. He'll get a shot at the 8. Perfect. Watch the side. I've scratched in the side. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. I mean, he's got to shoot it, but this is a big shot here. It's 5-4. Look at this. If he comes over 2 or 3 more inches, it's a throw-in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think he'll make this because he's close enough if he can reach it.
Oh, boy, you got to hit a good ball here.
Missed it a mile. God, Ralph.
Well, it looks like he tried to introduce a hint of inside spin there, too, right?
I think he was reaching it just,
I see.
I think I would have got up and down on that. He shot that pretty quick.
Well, you definitely would have. You would have been up and down, and you would have talked to the guy over there in the corner for a minute, and then you would have cut it in.
There you go.
What the hell, I know.
He made it. No, he didn't. Oh. That's when you miss it like that, you want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, if he hits it short,
yeah,
Ralph's got no shot. Of course, this is not a bargain. When the 8's hanging deep in these pockets, to hit it precise to get out for the 9.
Oh, it's a good shot.
It might be a rail first deal, right? Rail first, or you hit the edge of the 8 and come up. Nice shot. That was tougher than it looked.
He made a good decision and good execution there.
Yeah. Well, he got away with one. He missed the 8, and the guy came right back and gave him the game. That's pretty sweet.
Ralph is so composed, always is.
Well, you never know what's going to happen, It's like the balls have their own mind. Like when you make mistakes, all of a sudden everything starts getting funny. When you're playing good, everything opens up like magic.
Mm-hmm.
So now, all of a sudden, I would put the match, if they had that, like, what do you call it, fan duel? I watch tennis.
Oh.
They put the odds on who's going to win the match. I like Ralph because, Wolford had a good lead and made a mistake where he could have had even a bigger lead. So Ralph's coming back. I mean, he's, the momentum is with Ralph.
Well, we knew it was going to be a close match. It just
this is
figures to be a super tough match either way.
I guarantee you, whoever wins will have a much easier match their next one.
Well, I don't know. This field is full.
I know, but there's some salamis.
No, there isn't. I think you don't know. I'm telling you, this is tough. If you came here to get an easy draw, you've come to the wrong place.
Well, not an easy draw, but every guy doesn't have to be a world beater.
I'm telling you, this field is deep. If you had the World Championship, it couldn't be hardly any harder. The only ones I don't see the Coe brothers here.
Earl's
or
not
J.L.
here.
Chang. Well, Earl's not. Earl's the salami now.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, now look where the 6 is. He's got a shot at the 1. He can get on the 2. The 6 is death. Look at this shot. Oh, he's going for the 2-9.
No,
Smart.
he was trying to get back to the side. He's playing position for a 2-9 off angle. No way.
Yeah, but look where the 6 is. It's froze right on the point. I think.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Maybe.
I mean, I think whoever shoots the 6 first loses. I would shoot at the 9 from here.
Well, no, maybe that is the right shot. What a
nice
hit.
shot.
What a hit.
And you see what else he did?
Yes.
He didn't hit it 300 miles an hour. He hit it for that pocket firm. That's it.
All right.
Yeah, that's huge.
What does the Mike Duel odds say now? 6-5.
I still like
shot.
Ralph.
Okay. Let's get the Premier Billiards replay of that combo because look how smooth he stayed. Oh,
hit it perfect.
Hit it just like a left-handed player would.
There you go. Well, he's left-handed. Yeah. But again, where the 6 ball was, that it's almost near the point froze. Very difficult.
No, I agree. Yeah, maybe he did play for that then. Very good. 6-5.
Well, so I'm looking at the TPA, 800, 830. It's fairly close. Ralph has made a little uncharacteristic mistakes, and Wolford has made a couple. Not like missed the 9 straight, nothing like that. Just over a ball, tough situation, things like that. So they're both playing good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the numbers kind of belie what the quality of the play is here.
Yeah, they both earned games, and they both gave up a game or two. So, it's close. Hey, it's Ralph's break, 6-5,
You came up with the answer quite easily when I asked you who was the most frugal pool players. Let's go the other way. Who would you say are the most generous pool players were?
That's a short list.
That is. I knew that this would be a tough answer for you.
This would be very difficult.
Can't even think of one.
Ralph, I wish you just hit him on the head one time. You hit him hard. See what happens. He's still going for the one on the side. Still doing it, one on the side.
After a while, you get tired of dry breaking now.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. After one or two, made it this time. Where's the two? Hallelujah! The two was under. He's got a good. He's got a
cross
good bank.
corner. Yeah.
No, he'll shoot at that for sure. Three's up table. 4. These balls are doable. Now, does he slide up the rail or he just banks it and comes out in the middle of the table with the cue ball? So, I mean, on a shot like this, I just shoot it to make it. I'm not worried about if I miss it because you're the big favorite to make this. And I would just hit it, and I'm not worried about if I miss it.
So he's going a rolling ball head here.
He'll go around the 8. Made it. Ralph, go around the 8, Ralph. Come on.
Every time you said he's going to go around the ball, he landed square into it.
All he had to do is hit it with a pinch of right. I mean, come on. He knows better than that.
Yeah.
I
think he was going all out to make it.
Yeah, but he's got a tough situation.
Very tough.
Again, why make a tough shot and then have another tough shot? To me, that's insane. If I'm shooting the 2, I'm going to make sure I have a shot on the 3. Let's see what he does. Played safe. See? And perfect. Look at this.
Masterful touch there.
Yeah, but the opponent's up at the table. So.
What I liked is you don't make a mistake and then follow it up with forcing something that's not there and make a second mistake. You take your medicine. You didn't get in the right place here. Don't try to do something that you shouldn't.
But, to me, that's just the way I grew up playing. If I make the 3 or 2, I'm going to have a shot on the 3. Or I play safe on the 2. It's one or the other, you right? Look at this. Overcut it and scratch. I was wrong. That's right. Ralph did right. That was hard luck. So he gets on the 3. If he can get on the 4 and not dead straight, he can just lay on the side rail for the 5, and the game's over.
No, you can't get real thin and easily get on the 5 either. So
he's got to get.
You got to get a good spot here.
He's got to go to the side rail, short of the side, come off the rail, and hope you get any angle on the 4. Any angle, and he can float to the rail inside the 7. The game's over.
I like this idea, setting up the ball so it just rolls into his position. They can throttle the position pretty nicely.
Let me see. He's perfect. Come on. He's got a hair of an angle.
Okay.
He's all right. He'll stun it to the side rail. I think he's got a little angle. I think just enough.
I can tell by his facial countenance that he has. He can not get close to the 5. That's what he's weighing out.
Well,
here.
if he just floats to the rail, I'm sure he'll make the 5. But he may be a little. No, I think I don't know. Let's see. Is he drawing this out? Oh, I see. Okay, he had that. I would have tried to go to the rail, huh? At the 7, the 7's out. I don't know. It seemed to me if he'd have just got near the rail, shoot the 5, and then 7, because this is no bargain.
Now you just pace this in, just draw it across. You didn't get close to the 7, take any chances with the angle here.
Nice shot. Well, I mean, yeah, he couldn't really do much.
That's pretty. That's
no, he's good.
Okay.
He's good, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I would have run out wrong that rack.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I only saw it get straight on the 5, coast up, then the game's over. Because, if you're a little nervy, all those little bunting angled shots, if you happen to hit it quicker or slower, you can get a different effect. Yeah, it's way thinner than I thought. Uh-huh. Nice shot. He's okay because it would be almost impossible not to get some kind of shot on the 8 with it being where it is,
Man, it couldn't have worked out better. Even move the 9 a little closer to the pocket. So position less of an issue.
Yeah.
Virtual certainty now.
The head rub is coming into effect. I'm telling you,
yes.
it takes an hour and a half. Ralph.
And we're all tied up once again. We've got a race to 4.
Race to 4 for all the cash.
I'm loving this. We get a Premier Billiards replay of the jump.
He did a good jump. I mean, he actually
Played
got
it.
a little unlucky.
Yeah. Hard to overcut that ball.
Right in. Well, 6-6. I think their hearts are starting to click a little now.
Yeah.
They
know they're in a pool match.
So Souquet is actually out in front, 857 TPA to 800. Of course, that's because he won that game. They were fairly close. So if Wolford wins this game, they'll be like tied in TPA. They're both trying to make this one. They're both on the other side. He's trying to make the one on the left side. The 2's on the corner. So anything, he didn't make it. So look how fast that 2's going. And he made 3-6, none. Ralph's got a pretty thin cut here on the 1. If he shoots it, I'm not sure. He might hit the 6 if he cuts the 1 in. Or he's going to play a safe. I'm not sure. It's hard to see from here. It looks like if he just cuts the 1 thin, high ball, the cue ball will hit the 6. That's what it looks like to me. I meant the 7. No. Yeah, it's hard to see, you know what, but he actually got away with it. He's got a good shot on the 2, straight in. Yeah. And the 6 and 7 go. So that kind of rearranged the scenery a little.
Yeah, and when you cut that ball in, if you hit the pocket a little thick or a little thin, it changes that cue ball line a lot.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to see the angle unless you're playing, the precise angle. Made a good shot there. Perfect. Well, this is looking interesting here. 3, 4, 5. I mean, the only problem he'd have is the 7 to the 8, but the 6 is right there. He'll probably get fairly straight on the 7 and draw it back. The 3, 4, and 5, he can easily get to the 4. Ralph hit the ball. Oy, yay. Is that? Yeah, that's the 4. Wow, I can't believe he didn't come out that way. No. It's not auto. I mean, he's got to spin it around the 6, 7.
You don't think he can just top spin?
I don't think so. I think he's got to hit it with a little
then
left.
He's got a little more angle. Oh, yeah. It looks here on the overhead like he does have to go around 2 cushions. I don't think it'll be a problem.
No, he really didn't spin it, but he turned out all right. Come on out.
Yeah,
he's got to hit this with inside.
Just a hint of inside. He wants to preserve the angle, so doesn't want to. Well, he can be straight in, or he can be towards the center of the table a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to hit a little inside. Nice. And he got a little. He's good. No, he's all right.
Okay, so now we know he's going to play 2 cushions rather than draw straight back. He's going to play side rail down for the 8.
Yeah, if he'd got better on the 5.
No, I think he didn't want to have to draw that. I think he did want. I think he always wanted that 2 cushion route. There's just no way to get hooked doing it.
Missed it.
Wow.
Missed it. He can't believe it.
Wow, I can't believe he overcut it.
Well, you know what he did? I saw that time he was spinning it, and the spin, cut it differently, I think. He's trying to get straighter on the 7. He had more angle. He had a little more angle than he wanted, believe me. I mean, as I looked at the table,
Well, usually when you have more angle, you end up missing it heavy. He missed it thin, though.
Yeah, he was trying to spin it in. Again, I'm sorry.
This isn't an easy shot.
No, not at all. A lot of times you hit the point of the side pocket. The cue ball or the 7 could hit the point. That's happened. Then it kicks out behind the 9. No, I think he's all right here.
I think it's off the rail. It looks tough going down this camera shot. This looks like a tough shot.
No, he's good.
Gorgeous.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, he's a solid customer for sure.
Well, he didn't get perfect on the 4 and 5. That's why he missed the 6. If he'd have got good on the 6, it wouldn't have been a problem. He had just a little too much angle. That's a shame there. And that's a gift. Nice. Well, that's a gift, or that's 57 or 8 years old, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pool. I think once you hit like 50-ish, I mean, it's more your eyes. My eyes aren't as good. Your nerves.
What are the Sigel dual odds on this now? 7-6 Wolford. Ralph's $1.20 underdog, probably something like that.
And it's let's see, odd. It's Ralph's break, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty even with his. If it was the other guy, if it was Wolford's break, then I would say it's not. But the breaker has a big advantage. I must be realistic. If he happens to make a ball, he can either run out, he can play safe, he can combo the 9. There's a lot of things that can go right with the break.
We've had 2 break and runouts in the match thus far.
That's hard to believe. It's not more. Well, the table is breaking much more difficult than I've seen.
Yeah, we've had quite a few dry breaks.
Yeah, a lot of dry breaks. I mean, they were making 2 and 3 this morning, and all day yesterday we did 4 matches. They were making balls on the break. Missed the one again. He made something, though. 3, 6. Yeah, he made a ball. See, here's the other thing. Okay, if the 1 doesn't go in, you're going to get this scenario every time. I mean, I don't know. This, I like to hit him in the middle, make a ball, cue ball comes back, the 1 comes back, and hit the guy with like 6 racks. That's my style. I mean, really, you play Earl this format, he's like a fish out of water. You play winner break, you can't win. Yeah, really. I mean, I don't like the rotate break. I've always been a winner breaks break guy. I think it's more exciting. Winner breaks. Look at this shot. Wow. Ralphie. Where's the next ball?
The 3
He's
ball.
hooked.
What a shot he
made
made
a great shot there. Yeah, the thing is, if you get behind in a match, let's say 4 games, let's say it's like 8-4. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying it's hard, even though they say, well, you each had the same opportunity, but in my opinion, pool is an offensive game, okay? So the guy that's got the big power that can, if you're down 8-1 or 2 and you string 5, 6, 7 racks together, puts a lot more pressure on everybody. I think that's the nature of the game. I think he can hit this. Yeah, made it. Nice shot. Great shot.
Wow.
Yeah, good shot.
Consummate professional.
He's going to have his work cut out because he just bumped the 6. I mean, he's got a tough shot on the 4. Then the 6, he's got to get pure on it to play it by the 7. I don't think it goes by the 9. Let's see what he does here. He might hit the 6 right here. Possible. Missed it a mile. Gosh, Ralph, come on.
Well, he was trying to hit the 6, too, which he did do.
I don't know. I mean, when you cut a ball that thin, you got to hit it with more speed because it can grab. You of all people understand that.
And if it grazes the rail at soft speed, it tends to bounce away rather than hug the rail where you go medium speed.
See what he did there?
Yeah.
Well, look at this table drip. He could have cut that easy, but he elected to cut it hard and go up and down. Ralph should have done the same. You got to hit that shot with speed to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Now, he's in a tricky situation here.
Extremely tricky.
Well-
Hard to pocket, hard to get position.
Well, I mean, he could be really nuts and play the 5 to our left with right English, side rail, end rail, go up. But I don't think he's going to do that. He might.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, he's doing it. Watch, he's hitting it with right English. Watch this shot. No, he didn't even have a chance on that. He didn't hit the right English anyway. Yeah, I noticed a lot of guys are just not, but he got away with it. I mean, that was pretty fortunate. I'm sure he was playing that, right?
Yeah, he was playing your shot, trying to get up on the 6. He got up on the 6, but he didn't hit the 5 in the pocket.
So what? Ralph can cut the 5 to our left and go up table. He can try and go behind the 7. A lot of possibilities here. Yeah, he's going for the 7. Hit it perfect. Look at this. How do you like? Goodbye. And he moves the 7 out a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are not easy shots. You got to feather them with the ink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you get a little jumpy or whatever on a shot like that. What kills me is if I'm playing a guy and I have a guy like this, right? And I'm thinking, let's see what happens. Then he does something and you don't win the game. You know, it's brutal.
Yeah.
But he can kick at this behind the ball. He hit it perfect, too. Look at this. Hit it dead perfect.
What a shot.
Dead perfect. That's the Sigel video. I think that was
Yes.
on lesson 1 of the Mike Sigel pool at gmail.com.
2 real kicks.
Actually, Ralph can make this. But I don't think he can get on the 6. What's he doing here? I don't know what he's doing here.
Trying to overcut it, maybe.
Maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, you're right. That's a pretty good shot.
Trying to get that cue ball.
Yeah, pretty good shot.
He
Very
got it
good
in
shot. Look
there
at this.
good.
The feel, like when I watch Gorse play, he hits
Yeah.
every one of those shots just like that.
Yeah.
I'd be off by 3 feet. It's amazing, the how they control the speed. This is, I don't know what this is, a jumping something.
Trying
Almost
to do
made
the
it.
same thing.
Same thing. Look at this. Oh my God, Ralph Wright wants to kill him again.
What a shot!
Yeah, incredible shot.
You can't play offense from here, so.
Let's see, Ralph. He can hit it. I'm pretty sure, right? The full ball.
But even making it, it's nothing afterwards. So you have to play safe now or on the 6.
I don't know what he would do here.
Well, he could maybe just get the cue ball to the end rail.
This is tough. I'll have to see what he does. I don't know about that. No.
Now he can go after the 6 with the cue ball here.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot.
Well, he's trying to hit it a little bit thinner than he did. He ended up hitting it thick.
Maybe.
Well, it almost hit the side pocket. He's trying to get to the long rail earlier before the side pocket.
Yeah. He actually, the 6-7 lays good if he gets in between the 6 and 9.
You can go for the 6.
Oh, he hit the 6.
That's what
Look
I'm
at
saying.
this.
You
Lucky.
can tear it out.
Look how he leaves it, like perfect, right? Hits the 5, breaks out the 6. That's when you know you're really going bad.
Well, when you're trying to float in between the 6-7 from that range on that thin cut, it's a lot tougher, and so he just knows he's not going to get hooked if he hits the 6. If he doesn't hit the 6.
Yeah, I mean, from here it's hard to see the angles that the guys have, so obviously that laid different than what I saw. To me, it looked like he could go up in between the 8-9, but then when he hit it, he just cut it in and went right into the 6. So long as he doesn't stub his toe here.
This is a delicate position play here.
Hit it went inside. Nice.
As he should have.
Yeah, no, that was a good shot.
Oh, and look at his speed. Real nice.
Yeah, no, that was a good shot there. The table plays fast, so when you hit the inside English, you can kind of smooth it in. You know? It's not as difficult. When you follow here realistically, you can follow every ball pretty much, play position that way. He had to stun that perfect.
Very nice.
Whoops. Now what's the FanDuel line?
Well, the Sigel dual line, I think Shane's going to be about $1.50 favorite.
Maybe a little more than that.
No, I don't think about that because it's only a couple games. I mean,
but he's got
a pretty
8.
big edge. I know.
He can't get to 9. And I think, let's see, what score? 6-8. It's Wolford's break, I believe. Let's take a look at this 5 ball. Watch this. He hits it absolutely perfect. Cuts it in, little right, and the cue ball just goes right into the 6. It just laid absolutely perfect and made a good run out from there. Well, the rub may not be, fully intensified so far. I don't know. I'm waiting. I like Ralph. It's here's the other thing. When I used to go to tournaments, I don't figure I'm going to get knocked out the first or second day. I got all my plans are for the day after the finals, right? The airline, all that stuff. Then you got to sit around for like 4 days twiddling your thumbs. But he must be playing in the straight pool. That's automatic. He has to be playing in that. He's a great straight pool player.
Yeah, in Germany they have, grow up playing straight pool like we did back in the day. That was everything. If I said, hey, Mike, let's go to the pool room, when we started, it was unspoken what we're going to play. Yeah.
Yeah, the straight pool, I tell a lot, because a lot of the guys today, they break hard, they shoot straight. But there's a lot of things that you learn playing straight pool you can carry on into, it's like 8-ball. When you play 8-ball is like mini straight pool. You got 3 different shots. Which one do I shoot? What do I lead? This, that, all that. In this game, it's different. This game, you execute. It's just pure execution.
Yeah.
Because you have to play the 1. Then you got to get over there somewhere for the 2, and then somewhere for the 3, and so on. So I think straight pool players have a big advantage. A top champion player that also is a good straight pool player. They definitely have an advantage. I think he's just playing safe here. Look at that. What a great shot. Boy, hit the ball that thin, that soft. Oh, of course, the jump cue's coming out. That's why that shot's no good.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know if the guy comes out with the jump cue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's kicking it.
I was going to say, he's got to launch that thing a long
he can hit it. He's going to cut it and play safe. He can hit it. There you go. Perfect. Very nice.
That was.
That surprised me he did not come out with the jump cue.
But look, he was 3 feet away. He'd have to launch over a full ball. I don't know.
But he hit it. Perfect safe. Absolutely perfect. Ralph is now the FanDuel odds are really going up. I'm laying like 2.5 to 1 from here.
What?
Yeah?
Why?
What do you mean what? The guy wins this game. Ralph's got to win 4 in a row. They're playing race to 10, right? Yeah, 4 in a row. Pretty tough. First, he's got to hit this and get away with it. He got away with it. Look at this. Boy, pool. You just never. You never know. You know what I mean? Look. I mean, just you never know what's going to happen. You hit it and you're dead. The other guy. Psst. Now he's jumping. He's going to go for the bank, I think, maybe. Let's see. The 2 is makeable in the side. He might be trying to bank this. There you go.
Definitely.
Yep, and he left it tough. I don't think he can make it.
He's going to need its extension under any circumstance here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me see the 4 ball. Can he cut that in? He's looking at it. Looks pretty thin from here. I don't know if he can feather that in, stretching and all that, with left English. No, gee, Ralph, come on. He hit that so easy on a thin cut, you know what I mean?
And used left English too, stretching. So
and he's done that 2 or 3 times.
Like I think full ball jump into a hanger here. You can scratch on this one pretty easy.
Yeah, and goodbye.
What a good shot.
Bring out the jump cue again. I don't think, can he make this? I think so. Let's see here. I think if he hits it, he makes it. Nice. I think he's just run out. Look at that. Bring it out again. One more time. One more time. Let's have a jump cue contest.
Yeah.
You got to jump every ball playing a rack of 9 balls. Anybody ever done that? I mean, come on. He can hit this. He's got to cut it to our low right. The 4 is hanging by the side, so he can cut this in. He figures to get a shot. You know, right? He cuts it in between the 9 and 6. Yeah, I think he can. If he makes this, he'll probably get a shot of some kind. Nice shot.
Pretty.
There you go.
Ooh,
Made two trick shots, 3 trick shots.
Right.
The 1, the 2, and the 3. And now they lay very good. The 7 clears. Man, this is nice. 4, 5 right there, 6. Yeah.
Hey, you can't have a letdown. You got to cash this in after you've gone through that. And it's so easy to become mentally fatigued and not end up getting through the rest of the balls here now that they lay good.
FanDuel's now going up to 2 3/4 to 1. I've just realigned the odds. I think he's going to go 2 rails around the 6. Yep, perfect. He wants a little angle, which I believe he has. Oh, he's pointing, so he's going to draw it back to there. If he had more angle, he could have just floated over, played the 7 up table. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Nice control.
Very smooth.
FanDuel odds are now going to 4 to 1, by the way. Anybody wants to make that bet? All right. Now just slide over. I think play the 9, I guess, in the same pocket, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Poor Ralph. Well, he made a couple mistakes uncharacteristic. I'm really surprised. Nice. Ralph.
9-6.
9. FanDuel odds 5 to 1.
Leading 9 to 6.
Yep. Now I like somebody.
Premier Billiards revisits the jump shots.
He made that one, lost the cue ball. Tough. See, now playing winter break, if it's Ralph's break, I believe, I don't have to shoot again. See, that's the difference. So.
Here's the jump into the side.
He already did it.
Oh.
Yeah, I really thought Ralph was going to pull this one out when it got tied. I really did. And he just, I don't know, age, I guess. You know, he tried to slow cut those, but he missed them easily. No, he's not giving up, though. That's not in him to do that. He's not making the 1, but he made something. Yeah, something's going. The corner ball's going in. He's got a. I think he's got a shot past the 8 to 2. This is doable. This is doable. 1 goes. What's on the end rail? Is that the 8 or the 4? Oh, it's the 4. Yeah, it's a little tricky.
Yeah, the transfer from the 3 to the 4 will.
And then to the 5. So that's, yeah. And he's going to play the 1 and have to go across table with the 2 back and forth.
Yeah, this hit the wrong angle, it looks like.
Yeah, that's going to be, I would say he's going to just hit like the middle ball. See, the guys today are trying to just slow cut these in. You know, me, I like hitting it a little more firm, go across the table. I mean, if he hits a center ball, he's not going to scratch. And he did the feather job. Boy, that's not in my nature to do that.
But perfect.
Yeah, but he's got to stroke this one pretty good.
Well, nothing was ever going to be easy on this run out.
Yeah, he's got to get. Now, what would you do? Draw across the 7, or come towards the 7? I mean.
Yeah, I think you attack the 7 and hope it comes just a little short there.
Because he's got to have angle on the 4. He can't get straight on it.
Thump this pretty hard.
Nice shot. He went in between them. Hold on. Oh, he's good here. I think foul this, right? Follow with high right. Yeah, I think he's going to do that. He's got to hit this good,
You're not kidding.
He may jack up. I don't think he would draw this. I think he's going to foul it. Well, if he hits it hard, he might hit the 8. Very possible.
I think he's going to have to hit it hard. It may require a stun. Let's see what he does.
He's drawing it.
No, he's stunning.
I think he's
in between
draw
the 8 and 9.
One rail. Yeah, one rail.
In between the 8 and 9, did I say?
Yes.
Okay, then.
And he's dead. No, he can make that.
No, he can make it.
Yeah, that was a good shot there.
Now, weighing how he wants to go about this position play, because it's delicate. It's a thin cut.
Well, he doesn't want to hit any of the balls. I think he would cut this and just go, again, in between the 8 and 9. If he hits it with inside English, he'll have a much tougher shot on the 7. There you go. That was perfect.
No.
No, it wasn't.
No.
He missed it on the way in and then hit it on the way out.
It hooked just a little bit.
Yeah, but he's still – that's the only thing he could do. I mean, he really couldn't hit it any different.
Right. My broadcast partner, Danny DiLiberto, he said, well, he didn't lose his head, meaning he didn't try to do something crazy.
Right.
He can still defend himself from here.
So do you shoot at the money or you play safe?
He's looking at the bank.
Yeah, I think I'd be aggravated. I might as well just shoot at the bank.
Well, just playing safe, he doesn't have to get this good of a turn again either. So I guess he's going to bet the game on this.
Look at this, Ralph. Ralph, he's making it tough.
I think once again he had to go all out to make the bank. He didn't have the latitude to play perfect position without taking more risk on. He was already betting the match on that shot. So just want to make sure he got it down. Now he just got to thin this one in.
Made it. Nice shot.
Mission accomplished.
Another tricky shot on the 9.
Yeah.
This is no bargain.
No. If you're flinchy at all, this is a... But you're not going to win this match. You have to look at it like this is your chance to win the match right here. Just make this ball, get on with it.
Made it. Nice shot. Very nice. 9-7. FanDuel odds are dropping. Now it's like 3.7 to 1. Well, it's 9-7. Okay, if the guy stubs his toe, Ralph wins that game, then breaks, wins that game, 9-9. I mean, this is.
Did he get up from the break there? I think he did. I think he did.
Let's see.
Shane went to the table.
He broke.
He made a ball.
Oh, yeah, he made the 1 down here and then cut the 2 easy. Then, yeah, he ran out from the break.
All right.
Tricky. That was very difficult.
He had to gut one out there.
Yeah.
Every shot at the end was tough.
He made a tough shot on the 7, tough shot on the 8, tough shot on the something else he shot. Yeah, especially when the guy's on the hill. Okay, here's what happens. If he gets a bad result or gets kicked in, he's got to try and run out from here. He missed the 1 again. But this is a horrible rack. Who did that? Ed, what the hell kind of rack is that? Look, they're all clumped up like one pocket. Bad rack. All right. Normally, I give the referee like 300 before the match. Just, keep it even. All right, thank you. If he gets on the 2, he's close to it. I don't know if he can get enough energy. He's got to come down somehow near the end rail. So I don't know if he can pound it and go 2 rails, hit it high 1 rail. I'm just not sure.
He's going left-handed, so I don't think he's pounding anything.
Oh, he's playing that. That's good.
Did he go too far?
What did he do?
Oh, he fouled.
Oy. How did he foul? I didn't even see it.
He double hit it coming off the...
Unbelievable. And no one saw it. That's
audience.
honest.
Well, I think a couple people in the crowd saw it.
Right.
But everybody clapped the sportsmanship aspect of.
If he can get on the 3, possibly in the side.
I think in the corner. I think he should just draw back and go in the corner. Far corner like this.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, still. Now you got to kind of draw back at the 4 and hope that you don't hit it square.
I think it doesn't have a little angle now.
Well, maybe you can manipulate the pocket a little. It's hard, everything's on the table with this one jacked up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't see it that well. The angle. Stopped it. Well, what's he doing here?
I
don't think he can cut that in, can he?
No. Well, if he does, he'd have to turn the cue ball loose about 500 miles an hour. So I don't think that's what he's going to choose.
I'm surprised he didn't draw that back and maybe have something. He's going to put him behind the 5. Yeah. Yeah, that's
masterful. Masterful.
I don't know why he didn't draw that back though. A little bit.
I think he was jacked up over that ball, and he felt like he might miss, or not sure of getting a shot.
Well, he's got a good kick here, 2 rails. I don't know what this is. I don't get this thing, but he can go end rail.
Well, it's a system. Rail. Can we get the overhead real quick? Yeah, there it is. Now you can draw it.
Go ahead.
You're saying here,
there. Yeah.
Okay. And then if he hits the bottom half of this ball, then the cue ball comes back across the table. But that's asking for a lot on a 2-rail kick from here. But he is measuring up the system here.
I think he can hit this because he can visualize end rail, side rail. Just got to see what happens. Hit a smooth ball. Oh, my God, I can't believe he missed it. I really can't believe he missed it. Whoever gave him that system, I'd write him a letter. To me, it's a feel.
Yeah.
Because, the way
I agree.
Yeah, to me, say, is there a system in banking? I go, no. It's just a feel.
100%. When the cloth broke in or how the speed, how much spins on there. That's why a system has to rely on your intuition at the end.
I'll tell you what, he's got to draw this just perfect. He can't over or under draw this.
You don't think he can stun it around the 8? Oh, no,
he's got to do that.
Uh-oh.
Look.
Overdrew.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. See, when you get dead straight, that's the only way you can not get position because you can over or under draw it.
I don't know
if he had some angle, he could have got out in the middle of the table. Now he might. No, look, he's going to play safe. He can't hit it. But no jump cue. That's surprising. Why didn't he come out with the jump cue on that shot?
I don't think he could reach it, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was out there where even a tall guy like he is could reach it.
That's hard to believe. Well, again, that's the knowledge. In that situation, he got on the 5, but realized that being straight on it is tough. Because if you underdraw it, you're dead. So your tendency is to overdraw it, which is what he did. Now, I think Ralf can actually hit this or kick behind it with spin.
Yeah, it looks like he's kicking with spin.
Yeah, he could get a good outcome here. Look at this. Real good outcome. Watch it. Side pocket. Oh, that's better than leaving it a jump. So that guy has to shoot it. Well, right. If he jumps it, I would bet this doesn't have to go in. This is very tough.
Absolutely.
He's either going to hit it easy or hard to get on the 7. He's going to roll it. Nice shot.
Wow.
Oh, what a great shot that was.
That goes in a 6x12.
No, that was a great shot. All he's got to do is make this, draw it. He's got the perfect angle. Stay down. Made it. Very nice. I think it's hasta la vista. Boy, he made 2 great shots there. Well, the 6 was phenomenal. 7 was good, too.
Match ball here. And quality performance by both players. A little bit messy at times, but a lot of composure out there. Wolford will move on. Ralf Souquet will go to the straight pool event. Okay, we want to genuinely thank everyone for joining us, and we look forward to you coming back. That is our time for this time. So long for just a while.